thank you so much for checking it out today. We are doing an awesome Thanksgiving look, getting us into the season spirit. I'm super excited because I'm going to Florida for Thanksgiving to see my grandparents, and I love them so much, and I just cannot wait to just get to spend a couple days with them. And I love Thanksgiving. I love the meaning behind it and just giving thanks and awesome family time. I'm just super excited to get some time with them and to be in warm Florida. I will say the weather's the weather. One moment it'll be freezing cold, and then the other I'm like wearing a tank top. Like, look what I'm wearing today. This is not, Melissa, what were you thinking? You should have been a little bit more festive. Come on. So what we're doing is just more of a glamorous look today, and I'm using my Renaissance palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. There's a lot of reds and pinks in this palette, and I'm obsessed with it. So I hope that you guys enjoy, and let me know what you guys think below.
Starting by priming my entire face. I recently bought this primer from Sephora and really love it. It's very smooth and creamy. However, I don't know how it will hold up with my skin in the summer because I definitely get a little bit more oily, and this adds a little oil to my face already. But it's working for now because my skin is so dry in the winter. I'm taking the color Burnt Orange from my Renaissance palette, and I'm applying this to the crease with a fluffy brush. I'm taking the fluffy brush and I'm first building the edge of the crease and then pulling the color over. So I'm doing a patting motion first, and then the blending motion would be to just rub the brush back and forth into the crease. And then I am taking this red ochre. I don't know how to say this name. I'm going to apply this to the outer corner of my eye and then work it up into the crease. It doesn't have to look super clean right now. We're gonna come back and blend everything, but it's just about getting the initial color onto the eye and making sure that it's pigmented and in the right place where you want it. Next, I'm going in with this color Love Letter, and I'm applying this over the dome of my eye. I'm taking a flat brush and patting it directly under the crease that I just worked on. And then I'm going back in with a clean brush with no product on it and blending the color just into the crease so we don't have a harsh line. It's looking pretty rough right now, but don't be afraid. If you ever feel like your makeup is not going in the direction you were hoping, try and complete the entire look before you remove anything, because chances are it's gonna look amazing once every step has been completed. You just need to trust your instincts, trust your ability. I'm using the color Vermeer for the inner corner of my eye, and this is just gonna open up everything and give it a really pretty highlighted effect. Taking the color Tempera. These are such weird names and they're kind of hard to pronounce, but maybe it's only me. And I'm using it under my brow. I start applying the color right where my arch is, and then I blend. I want to make sure that this is the step that blends everything together. So I'm just lightly blending my brow color into the crease. If you feel like maybe you blended too much and you want a little bit more crease color, just go back in with your original crease brush and don't add any more product, but just use what you already have on the brush and blend it back and forth until you get your desired look. With my concealer, I am going to apply downwards towards my nose, and then creating that V shape, I'm going to fill in my entire under eye. Then just apply anywhere you might get red or have acne, dark circles, etc. Just put your concealer there, and then I'm going to blend everything out with my concealer brush and make sure to blend it upwards so you're not pulling your skin down. I'm applying my foundation by starting close to my nose and working in a circular upward motion. And then I'm always blending my foundation into the concealer that I applied under my eyes, as well as under my neck. It's actually kind of terrible. I didn't apply it to my neck for this video, I guess because I was like, I'm not going anywhere later. Safe product. But you definitely see a difference. So just always, no matter what, just apply it to your neck. I'm taking my translucent powder and applying that anywhere I applied the concealer. And we're not going to blend that out yet. We're going to bake. While the powder is doing its thing, I'm going to go in and contour my face. I want to really define my face today, so I'm going to layer that contour on and blend later. So starting at my hairline, I go in circular motions, following my natural cheekbone, and then I'm going back up into my hairline and doing my hairline on my forehead, and it's gonna look like a lot is going on, but don't worry, we're going to go back in with our foundation brush and blend everything out. Is now taking my foundation brush and blending any harsh lines out. I'm also wiping off the translucent powder now by just doing a patting motion and getting any of that excess powder into my skin. Alright, so now we're going to do the blush. So I tap my brush into the product and then I run my finger through it once to get the excess product off of the brush. Then I'm going to apply it to my cheek in a patting motion and blend upwards. I always want to go back in with my foundation brush and blend around my nose just because I do not like the look of blush too close to your lips. It just needs to be blended. And for some reason, no matter what I do, it always gets a little further down than I want it to. So I just blend it out with my foundation brush. You can't even tell. I'm using a liquid highlighter that I absolutely have fallen in love with. It's in kind of like a nail polish form, and I just love how pigmented it is. I'm applying it above my cheekbone, on my temples, and my nose, as well as on my cupid's bow. And then I'm blending it out with a fluffy brush. For my brows, I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Zip Brow. And when I first used this product, it freaked me out because it's so pigmented and I was using way too much, so my brows were looking a little crazy, but a little goes a long way, and I definitely did not know that. How I like to do my brows is I like to do it in sections. So first section is starting by outlining my underbrow. I'm gonna just make sure that that's completed before I move on to the next section. So then, next section would be I build the end of the brow by filling it in. Next section is I build my arch. And then the last section is doing the inner brow, which is that kind of square shape. So I just take my brow brush and vertically I press the brush upwards onto my inner brow and then brush everything out with a spoolie. Moving on to the liner. I first draw the line for my wing and make sure that I get the initial length first. Then I connect another line, which will define the thickness of the wing. I'm gonna leave that for a sec and complete the eyeliner across my lid. Going back in, we're going to clean everything up and fill in the wing. And also focus on tiny strokes to make sure the line is clean and that the wing is perfected. just going to waterline my under eye to complete the eyeliner look. And to add a smoky effect, I'm applying the red ochre, whatever it's called, to my under eye and blending with a smudge brush. This face I am making is absolutely ridiculous, but I cannot shake it, I cannot stop doing it. It is how I apply my under eyeliner. I'm cleaning up any fallout with my concealer brush and making sure that the face is completed, and then I add my mascara. Next, just add a great lip. I am in love with this brand, Magic Halo. I ordered it off of wish.com, and it is easily one of my favorite lip glosses. It goes on like a gloss, but then it dries matte, and it lasts upon hours. Like, it's so crazy. I have to remove it with makeup remover, so I definitely recommend trying out this lip gloss.
Alright guys, so that was the look. I hope that it inspired you to do something fun for Thanksgiving. Let me know what you think below, and I hope that you guys have an amazing Thanksgiving and Christmas and Happy New Year. Take care. Alright guys, so that was the look. I hope that it inspired. Okay, got an itch. Oh. And okay. Hey guys.